Hello, everyone. My name is Valdrin, and I'm the senior analyst for Being Crypto. Today with me, we have Ankit, who is our trader and our community manager. Apologies for my camera. I still haven't been able to fix it, but I think I will definitely do so in the next stream. So yeah, then without wasting much time, let's go right into the analysis. So today we're going to talk about Bitcoin and whether it will hit 20K or 30K first. So as we all know, there was a massive decrease last week. And yeah, it's interesting to note now, as a result of that movement, will the price actually continue falling, or if it will somehow reverse? So yeah, what we can see in the weekly time frame at first. So initially we have this solid breakout and retest, which does look quite bullish. But then afterwards we had this bearish divergence here, which led to a significant downward movement. Also, this created a sort of a double top pattern. And yeah, then we did have a significant decrease as a result. And now the RSI is seemingly moving just below 50, which is definitely a sign of a bearish trend. Now on the bullish side, we haven't quite gotten there, but we do have this area here, which I guess it could be retested soon. But yeah, it does seem like there is still much more downside left, at least in the short term. So if we use a non-log chart, we can also see that. Let me just clear this a little. Sorry. If we use a non-log chart, we can see that this resistance line broke here. So yeah, signs are pointing on bearish, even though like obviously this could do something like this and retest the area here, but yeah, signs are pointing on bearish right now. Moving to the daily time frame. Sorry, here we can see that the price has reached the 0.32 fib. Like this is the first potential support area. And if the price does fall below this, I think we have the 0.5 fib somewhere here. Okay, slightly higher actually. And then since this is a horizontal area, we have the 0.6 here. So basically this region here would be expected to provide support, this 23.6 and 21.7. But again, there are no imminent signs that the price will break down. Like it's entirely possible that the price will bounce here. Now, one positive signal is the daily RSI. It has not generated any bullish divergence yet, but it fell to 19, which is extremely oversold. And I'll clear the chart. So I'll just outline each time when the RSI was this oversold. So basically, this is lower than this actually. It's almost as low as the March coronavirus crash at 3K, if you remember that, 4K. But yeah, basically each time we had such a low RSI, we had a upward movement afterwards. And with the exception here where we made a slightly lower low and then the price moved upwards. But yeah, besides that, there are no decisive bullish signs yet. And now let me move to a lower time frame. So in the 6 hour, similarly, we have a massively oversold RSI at 6, which yeah, it is at least a yearly low. And honestly, it is an all-time low actually in the 6 hour time frame. But again, no bullish divergences yet. I don't know. So yeah, if you look at Bitcoin, everything seems extremely oversold right now. However, there are no bullish reversal signs yet. The only thing is that this is 1.61, but it could very well be like, I don't know, this. But yeah, it does seem like we'll get another low here. I'm not sure how much lower we will go. Like, it would make sense if we made just a slightly lower low. Sweep these lows here. So go at like 24, 700, 800, and then maybe reclaim. But yeah, stuff is looking pretty bearish right now. I'm not even seeing a pattern at the 2 hour, sorry. I guess this is a sort of a triangle. If so, it would make sense that it's a wave 4, and then we break down from it, make a slightly lower low, and then bounce. Yeah. Okay, so those are my thoughts on Bitcoin, and I'll give it to Ankit now.
Yeah, thanks, Valdrin. My thoughts aren't very different, uh, a little bit, but I can share my screen and just let me do that. Okay, so I guess that should be visible now. Okay, so Bitcoin, it was expected to break down, I would say, because we had been shorting it from the top, pretty much the top. So, on the weekly time frame, uh, the only support that I think should be trustworthy enough is this weekly and the monthly levels here at 23 and 24K area. That should be the support that uh, should be holding if this is going to be bullish, or if we get some kind of false break and reclaim after that. That would be kind of a trigger entry for longs. But as of now, this is not looking entirely. It is not looking very, very bullish to me. This is quite bearish since the ETF news from BlackRock, uh, the spike that came after that, that whole move has been engulfed and the whole move is gone. So I guess the people who bought are underwater now or are about to sell, I would say, to you know prevent the liquidation. So I would say uh, this is not looking very good. The weekly and the monthly level, which are at 24 and 23K, is the level which we didn't test the last time before the ETF news came out. And I think this can be tested again. Uh, this can be tested, and it has been untested for now. So I guess that should be the level. And if that level is also broken, I mean, 21K or 20K, 19K is the level. They absolutely must hold support, which uh, we can't lose because all of this price action here, the price action below the 20K area support, all of this, this price action. Uh, this was a failed breakdown of all of this, right? Uh, this bear trend had ended here, and this was a kind of a failed breakdown of the support area on the weekly time frame. So if this support is gone, it's cooked. It's pretty hard to say when we'll stop bleeding out if that isn't holding. I mean, Speaking on a very wide space, I would say 24, 23 K areas are the main level of interest for now, the first level of interest. And if that is gone, I wouldn't buy anywhere in between that in this area at 21. I would probably like to buy it at 21K or 19K level. So that's basically my view on the weekly time frame. The daily time frame is, you know, this was the pre-breakout area, and this has failed to act as support here. And this range which I have drawn here from the move uh, that came, I mean, we are below the, I mean, the 0.5 and 0.618 fib levels, which is the golden ratio. So that's currently a resistance. So we actually do not have any bearish, any bullish, sorry, I have any bullish confirmation here. Uh, I mean, there's no, it can be some of a bullish divergence that can form. Maybe if we get a price action lower and the RSI doesn't drop below what was the low here? I think 18.67. So then we can have some kind of a bullish divergence, but it's not there for now, and I'm not very keen on buying it. So 24, 23 level is the main thing uh, that I would like to see how the price retests it, and if we get a bearish retest of that, and I mean the price can actually visit 20k level. So I do not want to get into the middle of that selling if that comes to pass. So that's my view on BTC for now. Valdrin.
Oh, yeah, thanks for that, Ankit. So besides BTC, then, yeah, sorry, just a second. I will share my thoughts on some altcoins which are interesting to me right now. So one in the USD pair and the other in the BTC pair. Okay, so first of all, I really like Chainlink. So is it log? Yeah. Okay, the main reason why I do like Chainlink is this here. So it kind of does the Bitcoin's price movement, but in reverse. So basically, we had this really long-term range here since May 2022. And then the price eventually broke down from the range, but it bounced almost immediately afterwards and then validated. So with last week, it validated the range low as support. So basically, the way I see it is that the price broke down, then it moved up, then created a higher low, and now it validated the area as support. And also, there is an absolutely massive bullish divergence here, which is always a great sign. And Link also looks pretty good in the BTC pair. I mean, there is no bullish divergence, but the weekly RSI was at heavily oversold levels, and then it really bounced up quickly. And yeah, it did the same deviation here, which was then followed by Reclaim. And then, yeah, last week we did have this higher low. And then one altcoin which I also wanted to show to you is, I mean, the Ethereum BTC pair. I mean, I have been tracking this for a while, but it's derived. Okay. Yes, so it has been trading inside this descending wedge for a long period of time. And what I like about last week's movement is that it both validated the wedge's support line and reclaimed the 0.618 fib. So basically, we have this pretty significant support level here. Price fell below it twice, and last week it decisively validated it as support and then reclaimed the support. And yeah, another reason why I do like this movement is that it actually occurred during a Bitcoin downward movement. So to me, this shows a lot of strength. The fact that the Ethereum Bitcoin price actually managed to increase in a time when the Bitcoin price was decreasing, and this doesn't occur that often. And yeah, finally, then to top it off, I'll just look at the Bitcoin dominance rate, which, I mean, it is falling. It's also interesting that it did decrease considerably during a Bitcoin fall, which I mean doesn't happen that usually. So we had heavily oversold levels here, sorry, heavily overbought levels here, and then the price fell below. And I mean, I guess it could still validate this area as support and bounce, but if it breaks down, it would also break this RSI trend line. So yeah, this is a very important one to watch. Okay, so yeah, I'll give it back to Ankit now.
Yeah, just let me share my screen. I'm interested in Matic because I mean we had a pretty good trade on it. I mean we had shorted it twice now. The first time we shorted it around here at one point some around $1, and we got a pretty good trade here. And the second time we shorted it around 7.6, and we again got a pretty good trade here. On the short side, I am closed. The short is closed now because this is a weekly level at around 0.56, and there is a little bullish divergence here in the RSI. And I mean, I'm not looking to buy it. I'm looking to further sell it because I mean, if this bullish divergence in the RSI is broken down and we lose this level at 0.56, I would definitely like to short it towards the range low here at around 0.35, 0.38 level is the level which I am looking to buy it from. And we do not have any confirmation of that short as of now, but I'm looking to see if we get rejected from here also, if this support uh, at 0.56 fails and we get some kind of pattern here made or on the lower time frames. If we get something like that, I mean, I'm definitely looking to short this one again. So first is this one. The other one is Rune. I mean, Rune had been rallying pretty much very hard, and it's at a weekly resistance level now, and it is testing it at 1.78, and it has already given a false break outside before in the uh, starting of the year in Feb. So it is currently testing it, and so far the price has been rejected uh, above the resistance, and there is a bearish divergence on the daily time frame. So I think we can have a correction here. So if I have to make a range somehow, so that would be somewhat like this. So I mean, these can be the level of interest. The mid range at 1.47, and if this is gone, I mean, uh, this is the level where I would like to close the short, and this is the strongest support. Supposedly the strongest support for you. So I mean, I'm not uh, afraid of shorting it here. I mean, I have my stop loss above this high, so I think it can be a good R&R dynamic. Uh, I mean, the reward ratio is very good here, so I wouldn't mind shorting it here. Also, Ethereum, I think for Ethereum, I guess this supporting trend line has been broken, and the price is at currently trading below the monthly support area at 1677, which I had been mentioning quite a few times. So at the 3-day time frame. So I guess until we get a reclaim above this monthly support, I'm not very bullish on Ethereum. I think 1400 level can still be tested again. So overall, I'm bearish on the market. I mean, it's not very convincing to buy for me at least. So um, these are the three things that I'm looking at. Ethereum short. I mean, BNB can also be a contender. Uh, Let me open the chart for that. Let me remove all this. So BNB is at a range low on the weekly time frame. So this is currently a support at 210 level. So and there has been news about market manipulation by some of the big players. So I mean, you obviously sell the news. So I mean, you can see if this level is lost, I would definitely try to short it. I mean, I had some chances to short it before, uh, missed it unfortunately because this was the range, and we had a breakdown from this supporting trend line, and should have been a short here, but I missed it, so I'm not going to miss it on the higher time frame. So if we get a breakdown at the weekly time frame, I would like to short it and see where the bottom forms after that. So yeah, that's it from my side.
Okay, thanks for that, Ankit. I mean, we have some more minutes left, but I'm not sure if I have any other coins to discuss, to be honest. I'll
Yeah,
share.
I mean, BTC, Ethereum, and some of the altcoins that I'm looking to short are already been discussed. And if you think, I mean, if there is any bullishness if you see in the market.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, since we're talking about altcoins, I'll share XRP just a bit here. My trading view is kind of messed up. I don't know why. Okay, so what I'm noticing in XRP, it's basically that I mean, it does look bearish, but the good thing that I'm seeing is that it has really, really, really bounced significantly. So basically, I mean, since it's August 27 lows, it has already bounced by 23%. So I always look for coins which show strength despite market turmoil. However, XRP is still definitely trading below the 0.55 level. So until it breaks out and reclaims it, then yeah, I guess the trend can definitely not be considered bullish. But yeah, it's still one that I guess I'm kind of keeping an eye on in case a reversal occurs. So yeah, I guess if Ankit doesn't have any other coins, we can finish this up a little earlier.
Nah, I do not have any other coins. I mean, Link is perfectly good coin, as you have already spoken about, and we had discussed about Link previously also.
Mm-hmm.
And I have bought some. Uh, I have bought some. I had a buy order at 5.6, so I had bought some here,
Yeah.
and I mean it didn't fill completely. My order didn't fill completely. I still have a small buy, but I would like to ride Link if the market shows some bullishness.
Yeah, definitely. Like if a link holds, I would love to hold it all the way in the next cycle, and it's even a
Yes,
good hedge, especially if you're short with the market looking bearish. Like I like finding coins which kind of have the opposite direction. And yeah, Link right now seems like that.
Yeah, that's the only coin that I find worth holding to the next cycle. So I guess that's it from my side. And if there are any questions on the the viewers have any questions, you can ask right now, and then we'll see the chart and provide the analysis of any.
Okay, let's wait and see if we do have any questions maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, if not, I guess then yeah, this was it. So thanks to everyone who joined and watched the stream, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah. See you guys.